Hey everybody, I am outside taking advantage of this strange January weather. I am in Northeast Ohio and it's 61 degrees right now on January 21st. Now that's awesome. I mean, it's great. It's very strange. It's typically about 50 degrees colder. But I am not complaining. This is allowing me to get outside and get a lot of stuff done, get a huge jump on the spring, and that is just going to make everything that much better come springtime. I was just out turning over one of the compost piles, and I thought I'd share something with you real quick. I recently did with a friend here locally who I've been trying to convince to get more into the composting thing, and they do a little small garden. We're trying to expand that for them too, but I'm a huge fan of composting, like to a crazy extent almost, to where it's almost, I wouldn't say unhealthy, but it's like a huge hobby that it shouldn't be, but it's fun and it's cheap. So I'll probably be making lots of videos about that come spring. I hope that doesn't bother anyone, but my friend was having a hard time finding a way to keep their kitchen scraps that they wanted to take out to the compost while it was in, they don't want to make a trip every time they've got something, obviously. So, and they've tried a couple things, like a Tupperware container, and the kids would try to open it. And you know how sometimes you struggle to get the lid off the Tupperware container and it ends up flying everywhere. So they had an issue with that. They had an issue with some fruit flies getting into it, because they're going out every couple days or something. They don't have a lot of stuff to bring out. So it's sitting there, and every couple of days they would take it out to their new compost bin, and in between they had some issues with some fruit flies. They had some issues with the dog, and it's really turning them off to it. So I just showed them what I do, and hopefully it works much better for them. I just bought a couple new ones, so I'll show you guys too. It's pretty common sense, to be honest. So maybe you guys don't need to hear about this, but I've been making a video every day, and I've got to make it about something. This was on my mind. Maybe it'll help someone out there, so I figured I would share it. But this is all I do. I buy these buckets, food and beverage, food grade, heavy duty, BPA free buckets. I get these at Lowe's for a couple dollars. Not the blue Lowe's buckets that they sell at the ends of the aisles, but these white ones. They're in with like the paint prep supplies with the chemicals and the drop cloths and stuff like that. These are directly across from those in the aisle, with the little quart jugs and the paint cans and stuff like that. So also right there are these gamma lids. Most people probably know what these are. If you don't, the actual seal of the lid is separate from the top, and let me see if I can do this here. They just unscrew. And they've got a little rubber seal. It's white, so it's hard to tell, but there's a little rubber seal there. And that goes right down in this channel and seals it airtight. No more problems with the dogs getting to stuff. No more problems with fruit flies. No problems with any kind of odor, which you shouldn't have anyway. But yeah, it works perfect for me. And then whenever you're ready to bring it out, just bring it out and dump it in. It's really that easy. I mean, you can rinse that out if you want to. Typically, I just leave it like that. Put the lid back on, take it back in the kitchen, and it's not a huge eyesore. I mean, it sits there. You can put it in a cabinet under the sink, or But yeah, simple bucket. For me, this is kind of a big deal. I like to make sure I'm using a food grade bucket. It may not be an issue, but this is compost I'm making for my garden, and it's going to be on and around my food, so why not use a food grade bucket? It literally costs pennies more to buy that bucket instead of the blue bucket, so I'm happy to pay the extra amount. But yeah, hopefully that'll help someone else that might have been looking for a solution. I think it's going to work great for my friends here and keep them into the composting thing instead of stopping because it's too much of a hassle. So that's it, guys. A quick one today. If you've been liking the daily uploads, leave me a comment below. A thumbs up would be awesome. Sharing the video always helps. And that's it, really. Thanks for watching. Thanks for everybody who's always interacting with the videos and commenting and stuff like that. I definitely appreciate it. It's nice to know you guys are watching the videos. So that's it. There'll be another one tomorrow, and I'll put some links in the cards to some of the past few videos we did. Thanks for watching.